All right, I want to jump right into this, man. They didn't have my page backed up for a little minute, but I'm back now. Had to appeal a couple things, man, but I'm good now. So I want to speak on this situation we in now as a collective, this pandemic. You know what I'm saying? How we're in this situation and what we can do to get up out of it. All right. So going into this, this company, because America is a company, it's a business, you know what I'm saying? It's not no country. That's why things go a certain way that they go. It's not a country. The people believe that it's a country, have the illusion that it's a country, but it's not. It's a corporation. You do enough research, you'll be able to figure that out. So that's a whole nother video. But I want to speak on the ignorance that we have as far as our health. Just saying as far as, our generations that go back, dealing with our ancestors, to where we're at right now, what our ancestors had to deal with to what we're dealing with right now. Like, what is it all for? It's like we're moving backwards. All of our ancestors did this, that, and the third. And at this point in time, people are still trying to find places to sleep, still trying to find jobs. Like, these things should have been implemented within our generations to come. So this is something that's on me. I'm not saying this has got to be for everybody, but this is just my aim with it. When I leave, I want my family to be financially straight. You know what I'm saying? Not even financially straight, just good. Land, you know what I'm saying? Health, things, just being more independent. You know what I'm saying? Because the government is making people more and more and more and more dependent. The more dependent we become we become now. We have to do what they want us to do. You know what I'm saying? What can we do? So right now, that's my goal. That's my aim. That's the people I'm connecting with. People that want to build for the future. We're not trying to, I don't want my kids having to put in no goddamn application. I don't want my kids looking for a fucking place to sleep, looking for a vehicle. All this stuff. How many generations that we done had, and we at fucking ground zero? Your grandbaby gonna be at ground zero. Why? Like, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. That's just shit that I think about. But that got to do with me. Like I said, it ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. I ain't looking at nobody else like they fucked up. That's just me. They got to do with me on my journey. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to find their journey. But at the end of this all, we need to understand that what we do is affecting our grandbabies. You know what I'm saying? So what are we doing? If them our family, we love them so much and yada, 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 At some point, we need to have a foundation. And if we're becoming more and more dependent on the government, it's not going to be good. I want to establish land. I want to establish businesses. I want to establish things so we don't have to do this. How many generations of your family has it been? Why the fuck are you at ground zero right now? Like, it's not no coincidence. That's what I'm got to say. People think this is a coincidence. So many generations back, and we're where we at today, like we just starting off, like it's a fresh family. You would think you wouldn't even have family the way that we starting off, like we don't have nothing. But what I wanted to talk about is our ignorance as far as our health that's got us in this situation right now. Our ignorance with our health got us in this situation. The fact that we have no understanding or knowledge with our body. The first thing is that we have to go to somebody to translate our body for us. We live in our fucking bodies. We the ones waking up in our bodies day to day. We gonna live in this body. We gonna have to leave this body one day. All this time that we spend inside of our bodies, and we don't even know what our body's saying to us. We have to go to other people to translate what the fuck our body's saying. And a lot of the times they don't even look like you. They don't even have the same genetic makeup as you. And they telling you about your body. You know what I'm saying? Something's wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? I know we've been conditioned to think that's normal. Just go to the doctor. But that shit is vital. We don't give a fuck about our kids or ourselves the way that we say we do. If we're going to leave it up to somebody else that's not in our body. I had to think like, man, that's vital as far as your children. I want to give my all to my kids and do what I do to the best of my abilities. But if I'm ignorant of my health, I can't do that. I'm leaving it into somebody else's hand. And I don't know if they got the best interest for me. If you don't know your health, that could result to, you know what I'm saying, a tough upbringing with your child. And it happens a lot. Parents die because of their health and shit like that. Us not knowing this shit, we're not, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't do shit without your health. So your kid too. We shouldn't have to wait till we have to schedule an appointment. Our kid is in pain or they feeling a certain way, something wrong with them. We got to fucking wait until a doctor appointment is set up. Why don't we have this knowledge? We should be knowledgeable of this. You think this was just a coincidence? If I was in a position of an elite government or whatever, that would be on top of the fucking list. Health. For you to know your health. Everybody's genetic makeup is different. That would be first things first, because we can't have citizens if we don't have health. You can't do shit without your health. You can't be a mother. You can't be a father. You can't be an employee. You can't be a damn CEO. Health is first on the list. So this is why the ignorance of your health is needed for certain things to be in place. They can tell you whatever the fuck they want to tell you, and you can't combat it. You don't even know. They giving your child shit that ain't good for your child. And all they can say is, if something go wrong, is, oh, that was just a mistake. Or this happens sometimes. And nobody's accountable. I'm like, fuck that. I'm accountable for my life, my kids. Because what we don't know is everybody has a genetic makeup. Your child might have a lot of earth element in them. They might have a lot of water. They might need water element. They might have a lot of fire. They might need air. All of us have different genetic makeups. So understanding the health, we feeding our child. We were like playing the devil's advocate, because we grow up feeding every child the same thing. Everybody eat the same thing in his house. That's not the way to go. That's ignorance. Everybody's genetic makeup is different. That's why we go through certain health issues that we go through. We shouldn't have to end up on the operating table to know what this was. But every child needs a certain meal catered to them and their needs. But we don't think like that. So the illnesses and addictions are rooted and planted when we're children. The same shit that's giving a motherfucker diabetes. The same shit that's giving a motherfucker health issues. Having them getting limbs and shit cut off. These are things that was rooted in your diet as a child. And I'm not saying what's right and what's wrong, because we're only acting out to the best of our knowledge. So, you know what I mean? It's not to hate the parent or hate anybody, because, you know, the parents, they just ignorant. But as far as this system, they know what the fuck they doing. But the parents are ignorant. They just think, hey, my parents fed me this, so shit. And so the very thing that your child has to fight for their life over is something that you gave them. You didn't know, though. It's certain things. Some people don't need too much salt. Some people don't need too much sugar. That's why some people can smoke all their life and not really have no health issues. But if some people have lung cancer, all types of things. They sensitive in their lungs area. People need to know that you don't need to smoke. It's some people that don't need to smoke at all. It's some people that drink that don't need to drink at all. And this needs to be put in the forefront. Hey, you have sensitive liver, or yada, yada, yada. Some people can drink forever and not have the issues some people have. It's all because of the genetic makeup. So we're literally killing ourselves. This is part of the depopulation. Motherfuckers talking about depopulation. This is it. Make these motherfuckers more dependable. And everything is all good. The more they do for you, the less you do for your damn self. So, there's no coincidences. We need to be more knowledgeable about our health. And it's fucked up. We think only the people that get bachelor degrees in health and this, that, and the third is the people that should be. These are informed people. And there ain't nothing against college because I went to goddamn college. So I'm not saying nothing about no damn school. But what I am saying, goddamn information and wisdom are two different things. Most of these people walking around are informed. They're just being told what to do from the top of the pyramid. They're informed. Wisdom is when you know something. It's certain health things that's getting combated because it will shut down the whole goddamn medical system. I had to talk to my grandma about her doctor. She telling me she got a good doctor. I'm like, you've been on the same medicine for like over 20 years. That's a good doctor? A doctor should be getting you off of this. And that's the point. They're doctors. They're not healers. It's not for you to be healed or cured. Everything has a goddamn treatment. But all of a sudden, this COVID-19 got a goddamn cure out of the blue. When we done had the flu disappear, like what? But it's all in the coding. It went from coronavirus. You look in the medical book in the 1800s, what it say coronavirus is? It says it's a common cold. It mutated. Yeah, okay. All right, now we got a cure for it too, for this thing that's mutating all over the place. We so adamant about a cure. And all these other diseases and illnesses are still here, but they're not because we don't hear about them no more. So we really need to look at this picture, because we quick to blame everybody else but our damn self. Health needs to be on the top of the list. Every fucking thing else needs to be shut the fuck down. You shouldn't be worrying about a new goddamn house, a new car, none of that shit. If your health ain't right, you can't do nothing without your health. Why don't we know this? Because it's a point to not know this. That's why they need a bachelor degree or a medical degree. I know things that people's doctor are telling them. I know more than your goddamn doctor. I know this. I study on my own. You know what I'm saying? But these are the tools, these divination tools. That's why they keep people away from them. You can go in your fucking birth chart and see your health issues. I do it all the fucking time. Do this shit every fucking day. People only know a fraction of things and just judge it and don't even understand it. But that's on them. Like I said, ain't no reason, ain't no right, ain't no wrong. Ain't no Saudi at nobody, because you get what you deserve at the end of the day. We all gonna get what we deserve. So ain't no reason to make nobody feel worse off or nothing. Make myself feel it ain't. Everything is neutral. Everything is at a balance. But we need to think about this, man. What are we really doing this for, man? If we're in the same fucking boat we was generations ago, what's the whole point, man? We're becoming more and more dependent. No self-sufficiency within our families. After all these goddamn generations? Okay, do you think that's a part of the American dream? For people to be sufficient? No, it's not. That's why it's an illusion. This system is built off lack. You have to be in tune with your spirit to where you don't feel no lack. That's how you break out of the system and beat the system. You can't feel a lack that was not created by you. It's never ending. So, it's something to think about. It's something to think about. Coronavirus and with the COVID certificate of vaccination identification, these are already going on across other countries. Why you think it went from coronavirus to COVID? What other diseases or illnesses you know that just switch names? Yeah, they probably got abbreviations in that, but no. It was coronavirus, now it's COVID-19. Certificate of vaccination identification. People say this is a conspiracy. We've been saying this for months. Now look what they gonna have you doing to a goddamn fly. Huh? A vaccination identification. So, this video is just basically, man, just to expand people's mind a little bit more on what's the real. And the real is your health. That's the only thing that's real. You know? So I advise everybody, you don't have, people do whatever they want to do, but this is just me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving what I know. I'm not going to say anything that I believe in. Shit that I'm speaking on, this is shit that I know. That's all I ever want to talk about. That's all that's real. That's the only thing that's real. Truth. That's my religion. Truth. That's it. That's the only religion I got. That should be everybody's religion. That should be the only religion. Truth. We're not compromising with nothing because this is a culture or a tradition. Fuck all over. We're not compromising that. If it's not truth, it gets wiped out. Like, some people can't be brutally honest like that. But please take care of your health. Dive into the astrology or whatever. If people having concerns about their health, these are people that have concerns about their health or anything. Have somebody, you look it up yourself, learn it on your own, you know what I'm saying? Or contact somebody that's knowledgeable. But if you have health issues and don't know, don't just rely on these doctors, man, because the system isn't built, to cure people, So, and like I said, it's being passed down from the top. And then I'm not dogging nobody out, this, that, and the third. I got plenty of family and friends in the goddamn medical field or whatnot, But all of these structures are filled with informed people, whether it's teachers, whether it's medical people, whether it's whatever occupation. Typically when it comes in this country, this corporation, typically it's an informed situation. What I mean by informed is you're only able to take in knowledge. You can't change anything within the system. You can only take knowledge in. So all these people going to school and college, how many people are actually changing the structure or what's bettering it over these years? These corporations and companies? Or is it seem like it's just a certain way that this has to go? It's a certain pattern. It's a certain system. And if you get out of line with that system, no, we don't need your thoughts. We don't need you to think about a cure. We don't need, it's going the way it needs to go. And another thing I want to say before I get out of here, another way that you know that this stuff is, like I said, everybody's health is different, is no food that everybody can eat. There's no one food this whole country can eat collectively. There's nothing collectively that we can all drink. It's people that's allergic to water. Like, I've even met people allergic to water. Like, people will be like, what? Like, yeah. And we're like, we made of water. Yeah. It's people that's allergic to water. So my point is, what's all this shit they teach us in school as far as apples are good, bananas are good? What the fuck can you say? Who's making this up that is good? Who can say that is good? It's up to the person. Just because you can eat this without an allergic reaction don't mean they can't. It's people that can die from eating certain things. So for us to have the narrative in mind that fruit is healthy or such and such is healthy, no, you need to know the genetic makeup of your body. You know, a lot of people are, letting their tongue run their life. Their cause of their pain is from their tongue. They having health issues, body fucked up, all off the taste buds. Our bodies talk to us for years, and we don't even know because we can't even be in tune with our bodies or know what it's saying because we're thinking about next year. We're thinking about 5 months ago. We're thinking about tomorrow. Everybody's in another place but being present and within their body. That's why we have to go to somebody else to translate what the fuck our body is saying. I'm going to somebody else so they can translate what the fuck my body is telling me. That's some dumb shit. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care if this system been running like this. That don't make it right. That's ignorant. Like right now with this situation, if everybody had more knowledge on their health, you can be like, you can't tell me what I need for my body. Period. They wouldn't be trying to force a certain vaccine on everybody. And we can't, like I said, nobody can eat the same thing. Nobody can drink the same thing. So how can everybody take the same vaccine? Damn, man. Like, bruh, like motherfuckers don't know what's going on, man. That don't sound like depopulation. Like, I don't know, man. Like, but it is what it is, man. Like it is what it is. Like, we do it to ourselves. So that's how we can get away from this situation. Becoming more knowledgeable. Doing things that make us more self-sufficient. Because 10 generations, when you pass on, what do it matter if you was here? If you don't contribute anything, what do it matter? What does it matter? We don't understand the things that we take on from our ancestors either. We just see our facial features and say, oh, I got my aunt nose or my No. That's the only thing that we identify with. But we have traumas that's passed down through ancestors. We have gifts passed down by ancestors. But we only focus on the physical things. I look like my great-great-granddaddy. Look at motherfucker. Like, what does it matter that you even hear, man? So that way, can't no doctor, can't nobody tell you shit about your body. You know your body. You live inside of that motherfucker. I know what the fuck is going on. Hell nah. I don't take that. Hell nah. I'm good. I don't need that. I know my body. This is my body. You feel me? I live in this motherfucker. So teach your kids to be more knowledgeable and independent, man. Like, and everything ain't for everybody, okay? But one thing for fucking certain, you can't do shit without your health. That's one thing you can't do. Nothing without your health. So this is something that we all, can take from and become more aware of. This is why they're able to do shit like this. Give us certain numbers and tell us whatever the fuck they want to tell us. All we gonna do is say, oh, okay, they have a bachelor's degree. They must be right. How many times they updating shit? Because it's a structure full of informed people. Oh, this shit is causing this. It's fucking people up. Now they update the information. Okay, well, now do this. You're updated. They don't have any wisdom. Wisdom comes from within. Wisdom comes from knowing. But I'm out. I ain't even about to, go in too much more. I didn't even know this was even going to be this long. But this is something to think about. Why does it matter if you were here? If 10 generations down, it's going to be like, and not even just you, your whole family. If nothing is set, if it's going to seem like y'all didn't even exist, what's the point, man? But I'm out, y'all. This is something to think about. Like, I appreciate y'all. We damn near at 7,000. Like, if y'all fucking with the content, it's going to be a lot more coming very soon. Hit the like, subscribe, whatnot. I appreciate y'all. Like, I really do. I didn't even have intentions to even be on YouTube like that, but, everything happened for a reason. So I'm out, y'all. But one thing you gotta know, can't save everybody. Bye-bye.